What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about Denzel Washington. I saw yesterday that Denzel made comments about how he had a gay kiss scene in this Gladiator 2 filming that was cut from the final product. And he basically was like, listen, maybe they weren't ready for that. I've been thinking about this, and all you can do is shake your head. All you can do is look at this and shake your head, because, Denzel is a guy who, throughout his career that I know of, maybe y'all know more than me, he hasn't had any type of male romantic interest whatsoever throughout his career. All of a sudden, in this situation, he's filming with Ridley Scott. You got the connection between Ridley Scott and Tony Scott. Tony Scott was a guy who had done numerous films with Denzel Washington before he passed away years ago, right? And now Denzel is working in this film with Ridley Scott, right? Who continues to just put out these films, even at his age. I mean, he's just putting these films out. So Denzel's working with them, and they have this gay kiss scene. And it didn't make the movie. There's been talk about Denzel retiring from making films. And you see him do Gladiator 2. Apparently, he's going to be in Black Panther 3. A role is being written for him in Black Panther 3. And his career is winding down. Thinking about it, I hope that he did not do this scene because he feels like he's losing opportunities in Hollywood. And when you start to lose opportunities in Hollywood, you compromise your integrity and your morals in order to continue to get work in Hollywood. I would hope that that's not what Denzel did. I feel like Denzel probably was talked into it and did it, and then they just cut it from the movie. That would be insane. That would be absolutely insane for him to do that, and then they just cut it from the film. Because if you look at Denzel's career, that's not something that he has done. He's a guy who has been about integrity. He's been, he doesn't do those types of things in order to appease a certain segment of moviegoers or people in Hollywood. But apparently he did do that. And we're going to get into this article, because this, to me, all you can do is shake your head at the end of the day. That's all you can do with this. But let's get into it. It's according to Variety. Denzel Washington revealed in a video interview with, is it Gay Ty, or yeah, I'm assuming that's what that is. Gayet. I don't know how you pronounce it. That he kissed a man on the lips while filming Gladiator 2. But the scene was cut from a theoretical cut of the long-awaited sequel. The Oscar winner stars in Ridley Scott's film as Macrinus, a wealthy power broker in Rome who keeps a stable of gladiators for sport. The Gladiator 2 script mentions that Macrinus has been in relationships with other men in the past, which prompted Jaye to ask Washington how gay is the Roman Empire. He said he actually kissed a man in the film, but they took it out. They cut it. I think they got chicken. Washington then revealed. He said he kissed the guy full on the lips. Says that he guessed they weren't ready for that yet. And he said that he killed him about 5 minutes later. It's Gladiator. It's the kiss of death. So I know that in certain societies, right? Throughout history, people, when they would greet each other, they would kiss each other on the lips. It didn't mean that they were in a relationship. That was just how they were greeted. They were kissed on the cheek, or you go look it up for yourself. Okay. So what I'm gathering is that it wasn't a romantic kiss. It was sort of like a farewell kiss or a greeting type kiss. But either way, it's being insinuated that Denzel is a gay character in this movie, right? That's how it's being insinuated, that he is a gay character in this film. Washington is earning Oscar buzz in the Best Supporting Actor category for his scene-chewing performance as Macronus. The role reunites the actor with director Ridley Scott after their work together on 2007's crime drama American Gangster. And with Scott's involvement alone that convinced Washington to sign on for the sequel. Because I have to be inspired by the filmmaker, and I was tremendously inspired by Ridley, Washington told Empire magazine earlier this year. We had a great go around the first go around, and here we are. He's engaged. He's excited about life and his next film. He's an inspiration. We should all want to feel like that at 86 years old. So Ridley Scott continues to work hard at 86 years old. Washington has admitted in recent interviews that he is not sure how many acting jobs he's got left before he retires, and therefore working with great directors is of the utmost importance for the remainder of his career. For me, it's about filmmakers, especially at this point in my career. I am only interested in working with the best, he told Australia's Today program. I don't know how many more films I'm going to make. It's probably not that many. I want to do things I haven't done before. Gladiator 2 opens November 22nd from Paramount Pictures. I would just say this about Gladiator. Did Gladiator need a sequel? No. Well, will it be awesome to see it on screen? Hell yeah. But be it as it may, I think the reason why they cut it from the film, because trust me, the opportunity to see Denzel kiss a man in a movie, you think they didn't want to put that out there. But the reason why they probably didn't put it out there was probably because the scene had nothing to do with any type of relationship. It was mainly about him having this stable of gladiators and him kissing one as sort of like a farewell gesture. I mean, with no romantic, like, it's not like he was in bed with the guy. It's not like he was in bed with the guy. That's different. If he was in bed with him, I think this would be a whole different conversation and tone. But did he need to do that? Because the fact that they cut it out lets you know it didn't have to be done to begin with. That all this talk is just a waste of time. But you know how it is. They take this and they write all these articles and they make more out of it than it is. I just think that Denzel wanted to embody the character of Macronus. And that particular scene, I guess, to Ridley Scott didn't mean much. It was done, but it didn't really need to be put out there. Because maybe Ridley Scott was looking out for Denzel's career and his legacy. Maybe at the end of the day, he said, nah, I'm not going to do Denzel like that. And that's why he didn't put it out there. Because maybe he was looking out for Denzel. Because Denzel and his family are synonymous with each other. He working with Denzel, his brother working with Denzel. And maybe at the last minute says, you know what, we don't really need this in the movie. So let's just keep it out, right? And that's what he did. And I would hope that actors don't have to resort to these type of doing these things in film, especially black male actors, in order to sustain a career, because then why do it? Why feel you never done this for any other films? Why now? He said himself he doesn't know how many roles he has left because maybe he's not getting the same type of roles he was getting before. So he has to pick from what is given to him. Now he's getting into films and roles that he's never done before. Like with Gladiator, Black Panther 3. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'll see y'all next one.